Good morning. Had to Pokelast. Yeah, I love the Japan live stream. It's my default. Happy Friday, y'all. We made it. Looks like we made it. We're Kids Incorporated. Robomiro. Welcome. Yeah, it's an actual live stream. Welcome in, Octavius. There. Welcome. They lied. They was just wrong. It's from Shibuya Crossing. It's a Shibuya Crossing live stream. Gotta warm up with Jack. Jack's the worst part. I love it, Octavius. It's like one of my favorite things to just have on. Oh my gosh, last Chiba. Good luck, Robomira. And thank you for the good luck. Banana. Dang, 15. Oh, see, when you jump late there, that's the danger. Oh. Oh, that was, alright. Alright. We're all cute and then we grow up. I don't know, maybe not all of us. Yeah, geez Louise. It's not a big deal. Yeah, sounds like a teenager. Dang. That was low. Too early. That would have been good. Excuse me. Alright, easy peasy. Yeah, I mean, I was a poor listener as a kid. Still am. Hey, Starmie. Yeah, I think I was just missing the timing is all. I'm pretty sure I was just missing my timing. Whatever it is, so I can't say for certain, but I've adjusted and it's working, so. There's that. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, we had some spicy ones yesterday. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it was so one of my thoughts was that I was pause buffering too fast. Like I was doing it really fast, but I don't even think that matters. I think it was my timing from this drop to jump. That, see how I jumped quickly there? I think it's caused by not reacting fast enough there. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. I even delayed that one a long time to see. Yeah. Still don't know for sure, I guess. Oops. Ow. Oh, because I hesitated to start the area. Backup kill, it's like a second slower, but in diff, welcome man. Had to break it off. Oh dang. Poor wooden woman. That's absolutely silly. Oops. Hmm. Barely off. It's right there. There it is. Alright. Things are things. Yeah, happy Friday, y'all. Gotta do this, though. See what kind of stopwatch day we're having. Nope. Oh, timeout. Alright, let's do this. Okie dokie with the 60 stream streak. Yo, thank you. That's wild. That's a lot of streaks. Alright, let's do it. Let's do this. Second best streaking I've done in my life. Well played. Into the castle we go. We don't talk about college, no. No stopwatch. That's okay. Bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum. Dang, that's why I made so many mistakes. I didn't go to college. Messed up. Yep, right to work. The moment I turned 16, I started working and never stopped. I guess I started working at 14, but that was for a neighbor. Money.
Alcohol.
Oh my gosh, Robomiro. Oof. Don't do that. Get 0 DUIs. That's the move. Exactly, lass. Oh, nice. That's fun. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Dang, Robomiro. I hated it. It went bankrupt. Dang. That is a good motivator. I worked in a tile warehouse for a while. And I loved the sweeping. It was like a big garage floor. You had to put this powder on it, make it all shiny. It was relaxing. It was like a Zen garden. Jumping in, I'm throwing and killing all the crows, and then I'll jump and throw, grab an egg. Ooh, water. Now I need this guy to drop something. Do it. No. That was low anyways. I'm gonna get money. Money, no money, wow. Okay. Ooh, I missed the jump anyways. What you gonna do? Wow. What a good wow. Scarlet Knight. Thank you, Oni. See the heart right there? Every time I run through here, I look at this heart that's like in the wall. Like a stone heart attached to their kneecap. Wow. Made sandwiches as my first job. That's fair. I made envelopes. My first job, I made envelopes. And yes, every step of the envelope creating thing I did. My second job was at Funkoland though. And then I worked for video game stores for a long time. Until they close. Yeah, so all I wanted to do was work at Funkoland. So once I turned 16, I just went there every day after school. Talked to the employees and basically like Ron Swanson them into giving me a job. Nope, let's jump into a bat. I was 1 pixel off. Stocking shelves is kind of chill. Well, I don't know how it was at Super Value, but I worked at so when I was finally done with working in video game stores, I went and worked at Best Buy in their video game department. Then I went to inventory. Inventory was my favorite job. I loved that job. Like when it comes to retail work, 6 a.m. to 2:30, just get there before people show up at the store, count all the things you're supposed to count, research why things might be missing. Easy peasy. Oh wow, you hated it. Yeah, I'm not generally a fan of small talk, so like when I worked pharmacy, like all the small talk was just like, ugh. I can do it, but it's mentally exhausting. Like I can only talk to so many people about the weather. Nerd. Yeah. I worked so many jobs though. I worked for a cell phone company. I sold shoes. I was the assistant manager at a underground station. Worked at Spencer's, worked at Hot Topic, worked at a cutlery. I did hot air balloons. Not happy. Yeah, some people liked it, some people hated it. Yeah, Al Bundy selling women's shoes. That was my goal. I was just trying to be Al Bundy. Just trying to get my own Peg Bundy. I remember I was hired to be a driver at UPS and then I just ended up declining. Like, you know what? Actually, I don't think I want to do that. I don't know why. Had I only watched more King of Queens, maybe I would have done it. Yeah, exactly that. Well, now you got like, you're doing developer stuff and design stuff, having a fun time. Yeah, my job is cool now. Cannot complain. I still don't want to have to work, but, you know, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice! That. Been pretty varied. Yeah, it's good to try things, right? How you gonna know what you enjoy? It's because, I mean, for most of my life, I've worked 2 to 3 jobs at a time. Like, for the majority of my life, majority of my working life, I worked at least 2 jobs. It wasn't until I went into pharmacy. And even then, when I first started pharmacy, I was working at a CVS and a Borders Books. And it wasn't until I started working in a larger hospital that it was the first time in my life I could work a single job and afford to live. But even then, eventually I started doing the job that I do now. I started, like, doing that on the side. I'm glad I did. Nope, early. Yeah, it's definitely common to have more than one job, especially in California. It's expensive here. Thank you for the good luck, Lanks. Yeah, when I first moved out at 18, I had 3 jobs. I just made sure they were all near each other. So basically, I transferred from the Funko Land that was near my house to a affiliated game store that was in a mall. And then I worked 3 different locations in the mall. I worked at Software Etc., Merlot's Cutlery, and Spencer's Gifts. All at the same time. Exactly. I planned accordingly. I didn't want to have to, like, drive, because the driving to different jobs, then you're losing money. So, like, I'm just gonna find a bunch of jobs in the mall. Oh, I worked in an arcade. I was the manager at an arcade for a while. That was a fun job. Yeah, Spencer's was interesting. Spencer's was like a hot topic, but then they had, like, adult toys in the back. Ah, all right, back crit. Come on, what have we done? Oops. Jay Derek, thank you for the good luck. Excuse me. Wow, that's rude. The cutlery job was cool because you don't get a ton of customers coming in to buy knives. So it's kind of just me chilling. I brought a little portable TV. It was probably like a 9-inch TV, maybe even smaller. In my Dreamcast, and I'll just play Soul Calibur. So silly. People would cut themselves on knives all the time, trying to pretend like they know how to handle knives. Like, bruh. Stop. You're bleeding on my counter. First day, sans job. What are you gonna do today? What's the plan? What will you do now? Getting let go is probably the best. I hear that from people pretty often, actually. I think if I were to get let go, I would make a real push to do content creation full time, and then I'd probably have to set like a time frame though. Like I have this amount of time to try to make this work full time. Nice, Derg. I love it. I love it. That's great. Get him. That's so good. Oofta. Alright, focus, hocus, pocus. Focus, hocus, pocus. I'm feel way better today. I'm like 98% today. 98 degrees. Uh-oh, he cycled the items. That's a bit of a problem. Be alright. Could be fine. Oof, yeah. I mean, I would create AI. I would not create AI videos. That's for sure. No AI slop. That's for dang sure. Nope. What am I doing? Alright, I'm gonna get this heart. I'm gonna start doing this because it's fun, but I'm bad at it right now. Just wasn't patient. I had the first one though. I feel like that's the hardest one. Just warming up my legs by jumping over fire. Money, 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 jumping over a cat. On my way to kill a bat. 1.21 kilobats. Dang, back crit. Why? Gotta keep working at it. That's silly. It's true though. Money! That's not good.
Want to give a prayer for stuff.
No, I don't have enough hearts. That's the fear right there. I'm so good at getting money bags. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's not a worthy time save. Yo, DMC, welcome, man. Let's stick with consistency for now. J-Dog. Hi, Jay. Thank you for the good luck.
Gonna poke a piggy. Gonna poke a piggy with a stick.
So great at getting money bags. Too bad they don't translate to real life. You can see my subscriber count. Trust me, I'm not good at getting real life money bags. What I am good at is having a fun time. That's for ding dang sure. Dang. Just joust. The back crit has become elusive. It's fine. It's not needed. It's all bonus. I will say overall, this speedrun's pretty relaxing. I'll go find a real dad. Meow meow. I guess really the only reason to jump and get candles, like jump and get the heart candles, is to try to get the frame rule on this door. But to do so requires so many other things that I'm not gonna do that seems pointless. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. No, I kept the heart. Why didn't I throw it? I thought I pressed it, but nothing came out, so then I thought I didn't have. Yeah, anyways, doesn't matter. Here I am. Yeah, it's definitely not worth it, Lynx. Definitely not worth it. Jumping in, I'm throwing and killing all the crows, and then I'll jump and throw, grab an axe. Don't know what I'm doing, all I know is that I'm pooing in your pants. What is that? Ew. Pooing in your pants now. It's not even your shoe, it's your pants. Yeah, exactly. If you're going for the world record, that makes sense. But otherwise, unnecessary. Just unnecessary. Just being fancy for no reason. No reason. Yeah, that makes sense. Good Fleeman hallway. And they've been great so far. Yesterday we had a crazy one that I'm still thinking about. I was -9 at Drac. It just wasn't patient with my jumps, and that's how it goes. It is how it goes. I'm basically dead inside when it comes to this at this point. Just having a fun time. Thank you, Michael Fastbounder. They're Richard when they're mean, but they're Michael when they're nice. Thanks for the good luck. But yeah, thank you, Kimball. Good to see you.
How do you get that on your shoe? How do you get that glue in the shoe?
No! I just forgot to throw my... My brain forgot what to do. Oh, man. Gotta love that. I was not thinking about the things I needed to be thinking about. That's all there is to it. I was even in good position too. How many people do I need to watch to be beat? Kimball, this is the story of my life right here. This is TMNT in a nutshell. Nope. Turtle Wax still snagging the first. That's pretty amazing. All right. It's crazy to see how much time I lost from missing Cave Skip. Like, based off of that last run, my PB had potential to be very low 9-4x. But what are speedruns but a miserable pile of potential? Hey, you gotta get that sleep. It's very important. Nope, missed the thing. In this? No. No, I would... Like, I think I could potentially go for world record in this. I don't know if I'm Oops, that's early. I don't know if I'm interested. We'll see what things. I got too much to do. I gotta get TMNT world record. I would do the no scrolls glitch. I wouldn't do. I wouldn't learn all the wiggles.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta sleeve it.
Missing all the things. What you gonna do? Oop. Jumped past the stairs. Brain, pay attention. Some of the scroll glitches I would like to learn, like the one that makes a hole in the floor. I think that'd be a fun one to learn. Yeah, that's why I would be interested in that. The no scroll glitch optimized speedrun record. Like, if you're gonna go for one, go for that one. It's beautiful. I wonder what kind of time. Oop, that was too early. What kind of time even is available? Oh, it worked. How much time do you think is left on the table in no scroll glitch? Anything? Dang, getting close to that mill. A mill will be ill. A mill will be ill. A mill will be ill. Low. Gosh, I've been doing that a lot. Half a second. Okay, so there's an opportunity for somebody. Some keyboard player out there. That's dope. Oh, Three Stooges. Been a while since we've seen you. Yeah, you'd have to be dead inside. That's the real trick. Right. I mean, that's kind of where TMNT is sitting. There's time there, but to get that time, not easy. Thank you for the 15 stream streak. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints. That was my own fault. Pay attention to me. I need more coffee. Do people do the jump whip, second whip for timing purposes to avoid clunks? Is that just a timing thing? Seems like it's just for timing. Okay, that makes sense. Ah. Missed my whip buffer. We're in jail. Yeah, we got that 420 bat. Half-baked bat. Excuse me, jeez. I'm okay. Bat crit, why are you impossible? I don't understand. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Dum 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 dum. Beep beep doo doo beep beep doo doo beep boo. Rawr. Liddy doo. Nee nee nee. Liddy doo. Jumping in, I'm throwing and killing all the crows, and then I'll jump and throw, grab an axe. Don't know what I'm doing. All I really know is that I am not a real dad. There's not a ton of RNG. As far as I know, the skeletons patterns. That was bad. I'm bad at that again. The skeletons patterns are random, I think. And Dracula's fireball patterns are random. To an extent, they're random. Like, you can get one of two patterns as long as you do things correctly up to Drac. Other than that, this game is largely execution. It's one of the reasons why it doesn't take long to get semi-proficient at, because just do the things the same. It's not that big a deal. Just do that. It's like a really slow Chippendale. Yeah, just stay on script. And what's nice about it is that if you fall off a script in like one area, it's fine because you can easily recover. Yeah, since the game is very instance-based. Oh, that's high. I'm just gonna see what happens. Nah, low bat. Low bat. Oh well, into the pit. I should have paused. Should have paused, buffered. My fault. Nope. That was early jump anyways. Oofta. No, I've never seen North Shore. What is that? I told the male nurse back in September that my arm was hurting. Asked what I do. None of that anymore. That's so funny because my doctor at one point told me to stop doing jujitsu. I was like, ha! Psych? That's not happening. She was like, maybe you should try fencing. I'm like, no. Just because you fence. Yeah, multi-streaming. Yeah. Yeesh. North Shore is a movie about fencing is illegal. You gotta get a permit. Yeah, I mean, Twitch TV twitching. Surfing. I mean, that adds up. Yeah, maybe no more skating. Yeah. Why don't you stop doing the thing that makes you happy? Then you'll get depressed and you can see me for other things. So I've been getting really bad carpal tunnel, but like 2 days ago, I iced my arm for most of the day, like 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, and it's feeling way better. I might do it again today, and then that might be Golden Nugget Silver Legacy. Yeah, that's so crazy. Mine isn't either. Mine is not like that. Mine was like, yeah, mine was like, my new primary was basically like, yeah, you might get injured doing jujitsu, but the fact that you're active is worth more than like the potential for injury. I'm like, thank you. It happens. Occupational hazard. Sometimes you break something. Ooh, all right. Yeah, exactly. Damned if you do. Damned if you get hit by Medusa. Damned if you Medusa. Damned if you Medusa. Alright, I'm gonna get coffee. Be right back. Alright. Excuse me. Bat crit, please. Why are you this way? Probably doesn't help that I have no visual cue for it. I just do the back crit based on feeling. My feelings off. Don't look at my feelings. It's like, yeah, the visual cue I feel like was inconsistent. Like, more inconsistent than doing it based off of feel. Especially because when I have days where I'm on the, music cues is a good idea, assuming I can get there the same. The problem is I think it's frame perfect and like taking a boost versus not taking a boost, getting hit on the stairs versus not getting, like, it all affects that. Like it would, all of those things would change your audio cue times. Right, there's a lot of variability between entering castle and getting here. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, there's boss specific music. Oh, that's a thing I did. Yeah, that makes sense, especially being a drummer. Oh, I mean, that works, honestly. Just weird. Yeah, audio cues are cool. I use a decent amount of audio cues in TMNT. I wonder if the audio starting is frame ruled. You know, if there's a frame rule for the boss music to kick in. What's in that tower back there? I want to know. That definitely not structurally sound tower. Oh, is that where we're heading? Drax Tower? That makes sense. Apparently I was holding up. Oh, my secret brand of awesome strikes again. Jeez Louise. My thumb had just like rolled to up apparently. It's fine. Whee! Stuff dreams are made of. Alright. Today is just one of those days. It's just one of those days. Oops. There's so much variability. Thank you for the good luck, Finny. So much variability. Or -1, yeah, I don't know. Castlevania 2 speedrunner now? Oh no. I really like watching Castlevania 2 speedruns, but it ain't for me. I'd like to learn to beat that game at least. Yeah, Castlevania 2 is it's a really fun run to watch. I feel like the farming aspect might get to me, but maybe not. Maybe it'd be relaxing. I don't know. At least it's like, I'm pretty sure the only farming in CV2 is at the beginning of the run, right? It's not like Metroid where you gotta figure it out throughout the run. Yeah, it's like TMNT. That's how TMNT is, Derek. Like, there's really very little downtime. You're doing something almost always. It's one of the things I really like about it. Some of the windows in the castle remind me of Lego. Yeah, that's fair. The length is definitely a factor. Ugh. Jumping. But it can't be that bad. Like, I like Super Castlevania 4, and it's kind of a longer run. Game's impossible today. It's fine though. I'm still having a fun time. Luckily this game is fun. From beginning to the end, even if Jack's a butt. Dang, let's go, Derek. Yeah, I love Castlevania 4. It is my favorite Castlevania game. Oh yeah, what's with... Maybe I was looking in the wrong place, but when I was starting this game, I couldn't find Castlevania 1 splits. Like it, for whatever reason, couldn't find anybody's splits for Castlevania 1. Watch me whip, watch me nay nay. That was a late jump, so I threw it low. Yeah, setting up save states, not always great. There should be a resource for that too. Like, here's my save state packs. I don't know how you would do that though. I don't know how. Like, yeah, I guess you could load them into your EverDrive, right? You'd have to be on the same version of the game, but I don't see why it's not possible. Like, here's my save states. Here's my... Like, am I tripping though? Has nobody uploaded their splits for Castlevania 1? That was early. This is a wiggle run right here. Anything is possible with Barbie. What a cutie that Barbie is. Oops, all hearts. Brett the Hitman axe on my head. Been a while since that happened. Alright, Power Oak. Dang. Are you a Castlevania 2 runner? That sounds like some CV2 pickup. Gotta go over here, get the Power Oak. Oh, the OS creates a save state folder for each ROM name you have. Interesting. I want to get a power pack again. I regret getting rid of my power pack, and now they're super expensive, which is very frustrating. Don't get me wrong. N8 Pro, great little device, but I want a Power Oak. I'm just not spending. I'm not paying $700 for one. That's insanity. So, love or hate the power pack, all opinions, right? That's fine. The thing I miss about it isn't the like save state functionality or anything like that. The thing I miss about it is the dumb stuff it allows you to do. Like you could... Sorry, one second. You can load save states from other games into games, so you can inject code from one game into another game using it, and like get random TM. Like Simon at this point would be a random TMNT sprite. I miss that stuff. You know, the important stuff. Dude, why is Batcrit impossible? Yeah, that's fair. I love it. I love it. But yeah, that's fair. Oops. Ooh, that's a way slow. I just need to get across this. I need to reset my Batcrit setup. This is driving me bonkers, dude. Just go how I used to do it. TV shredder. Oh yeah, if you could choose. You don't get to choose though, unfortunately. It's totally random, and usually by the time you get to a new area, the sprites will usually they'll fix themselves. Not always. Alright, focus, hocus pocus. Speedrunning is like this. Of days where you're just on point and days where you're like, nah, do I even know this game? Lego windows. All right. Getting worse. That's right. That's what the community calls me. There's that Lego windows and beef curtains guy. One foot. Glad I'm feeling better today because I'm going to a basketball game tonight. Gonna go watch the Kings play the Wizards, I think. Because why not? Sounds like a fun time. Name my first solo piano album. I do want to learn the piano. It's gonna happen. I hope. Ew. Yeah, I love basketball. I spend most of my nights watching basketball at this point, so... no, I wouldn't say the Kings are good this year, but... they have players that I like, so... like, the Kings aren't even the team that I would say I like, but... they have players I like, so they're gonna be fun to watch. Basketball, good old basketball. Starting basketball jiu-jitsu, that wouldn't work. Oh dear, love that. Good old neutral jump for extra flavor. Christmas Day and during the playoffs. Yeah, so that's how I got stuck. That's how I got sucked into it. I started watching basketball again in 2023. Just watched the postseason stuff. And enjoyed it enough to watch postseason last year, or 2024. 2024's postseason. And that was so good that I was like, alright, I think I'm just gonna watch all of this season. And I'm pretty bought in now. No! Haha, that was my fault. Let's go get hit by a crusher. Look it. Ghost wouldn't let me. I wasn't paying attention. Yo, I love watching the Pelicans. They got so much potential. Very young team with a lot of potential. Plus, Sadiq Bey and Zion Williamson are ridiculous. Ridiculous humans. Geek Will Drink, what a great name. Used to be a Mavericks fan. What happened? If you don't mind sharing, what happened? Cooper Flag is incredible. Cooper Flag is such a great rookie. Luka happened. Yep. But I feel like the only reason the Mavericks drafted Luka to begin with was for trade options. I don't think Luka even wanted to be there. I could be wrong. But yeah, that whole thing feels like it was intentional. It was by design. Yeah, Flag's in that State Farm money now. That's right. But also, I don't know anything. Like, all speculation on my end. Mavericks are a fun watch, though. I'm a Nuggets fan. It's been interesting to see them adjust to Jokic being injured. Yeah, the Mel Gibson movie. Alley Cow, welcome in. Tank the team? Wow. Maybe. I know Kings fans were upset because, like, apparently, allegedly, the Kings had an opportunity to get Luka. But again, I know nothing. I don't know anything. I just like watching the game. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I don't have any attachment. Like, the Nuggets are the team that I preferred to watch, but I don't have any, like, emotional attachment to their wins and losses, which is a good place to be. I just enjoy watching games. Bakersfield Jam. That's a fun fun team name. Jumping in, I'm throwing and killing all the crows, and then I'll jump and throw, grab an axe. Don't know what I'm doing, but all I know is that I'm pooing. I am not your real dad. That was like the preferred, that was the preferred water drop, I think. Wow, yeah, hey. I heard that MLB's fun to watch now. As a casual fan, fun to watch. Yeah, being able to watch games with zero emotional investment is incredible. And just get to enjoy games. Excuse me. All right. Not throw crosses this time. That's good. Step in the right direction. That's high. Good adjustment. Hooray. Got a little water on my body. Okay, things are scary. Don't love that. Mm, 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 mm. That's real scary. Real scary. That's real scary. Alright, this is fine. I guess it's fine. Legume. Legume. Look at all the things on the floor. Sleeping are really hobbits? Damn, RIP to the hobbits. Alright, big heart, please. No big heart. No lag though, so that's good. Stop it. Slow bone. Of course. Money. I missed the heart. Yeah, as a kid, I was an Ace fan as well. Bash Brothers era. Meow. Money. Always with the money. Yeah, good old Bash Brothers forever. Steroid era of baseball. Was an entertaining time. Well, don't mind me. Just doing silly stuff. And throw there. Dang, that bat got close. No underwear. And then I'll take a boost. Okay, well, there goes PB. I have to get health. And death. Now we're dead. Oh well. what can you do? There's poo in your shoe. Oh well, that happened. I missed the jump. Nope, that's bad too. Ah! Still a sub 12 though. Thanks, Derek. Thanks, Mike. Welcome in. Shout out to James Banana. Oops. Nope. My wiggles are off now. Those are bad. Those are weird. Hey, thank you for the follow. What is happening? That punk, welcome in. Ah, let's get out of here. Mr. MKL, welcome in. Thank you for choosing me. Welcome in, that punk. What were you up to? What was your retro journey today? Out of everybody you could have chosen, you chose me. For that, I thank you. Very, very much. I'm just out here playing some Castlevania. Trying to get a bounty. Trying to get a Castlevania bounty. Oh, nice. Okay. CV2. How you liking CV2? And by all means, I realize that by the time we're raiding, it's usually because we have to get stuff done. Take care of yourself. Go do the things you gotta do. Oh, nice. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I've known Spriven since my Castlevania 4 days. Can I... Oh, you can get up here. I don't know why. Doom mod. Ooh, I'm not familiar with that. I would like to be able to beat CV2. That is on a list of childhood wants. Making maps is super fun. I did that for a Genesis game. Shining in the Darkness. I did it all live on stream as well. Like, sat down with graph paper and drew maps for it. It was really fun. Sub hour, dang, 102. Oh, you got this. Simon's Destiny is literally a classic Castlevania game, but first person? Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I agree. Simon's Quest is fantastic. It's one of my childhood favorites. I've never played, that's the only Shining game I played, but I loved it. I still have all the maps. I was supposed to give them away, and then I'm an irresponsible human. Let's just call a spade, right? But yeah, for anybody new here, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to win a Castlevania bounty. Basically, I need to get a time of 11:44 or faster, and I'll win $100. When I'm done with that, I'm returning to TMNT on the NES to try to get the world record. Oops. Shining the Holy Ark, was that a Saturn game? What was that on? Yeah, TMNT. That's normally what I run as TMNT. This is just like a little side quest. Okay, Ark is Saturn. Okay. Relbo Miro, have a great day. Gracias, hermano. I love the Saturn too, so. I do think that those games, like, based on my experience with Shining in the Darkness, a big part of the experience is making your own maps. Ooh, Goonies 2! Okay. Shout out to Professor Retro. That game just makes me forever think of Professor Retro. Oops, that was a low bat. That was on me. That one was on me. I take full responsibility for the low bat. Yeah, congrats. Chunk. Yeah, Professor is good people for sure. 100%. I used to do speedrun retro, like retro speedrun news. I did it for an entire year. I did weekly speedrun retro news segments for a year on YouTube. And one of the things I covered was Goonies 2 stuffs. Nice, let's go, punk. Ended up playing Streets of Rage remake. How was that? Oh, well, missed the stopwatch. We're in stage 1 jail. Don't mind me. Or level 1 jail. 'Cause I'm having a fun time. Yeah, speedrun news was fun. It was really fun, but it was a lot of work to do a weekly segment while working a regular job and keep I was exhausted. After a year I was exhausted. I was like, all right, this is not sustainable. So now I pivoted to console gaming history, which the episodes just come out when they come out. I've only done 2 so far. I'm working on episode 3, slowly but surely. A fan-made merging of 1 through 3. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, the input display was created by a runner named Confused Mike. It's really cool. Combine that with the hand cam. Oops. Well, I I think that screwed up my pattern. We're gonna find out. Yeah. The bat just chilling up there. Oh my gosh. I'm all over the place right now. It's fine. I love the music in this game. But yeah, I started this last month. I started this game last month to beat somebody else's time. I finally tied their time. I think it was this week that I tied their time. With an 11:47. And it's like, I'm 3 seconds away from bounty. We got this. Mostly though, I'm just having a fun time. Oh, I also have a project that I'm doing where I'm beating every physically released North American Xbox 360 game. That's taking a back seat though. Since I'm gonna try my best to get the TMNT world record. I'm either gonna get the world record or decide I'm done. We'll see, whatever comes first. Yeah, I'm not so masochistic that I would force myself to do something if I wasn't having fun doing it. Yeah, Punk, yesterday we had a run that was -9 going into Dracula. I just failed Dracula. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Dracula's a meanie. It's true. Truer words are rarely spoken. Not the like, it's something like success is where hard work and luck converge or something like that. This is a really fun run though. I'm enjoying it. Luckily. Did-it-do-do. Who in your shoe? Blasting a remix version? Nice. Live it up. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. What a good Beetlejuice. Now I have an orb on my head. Do-do-do. Lost a couple frames there. It's fine. What you gonna do? Jumping in, I'm throwing and killing all the crows, and then I'll jump and throw, grab an axe. Don't know what I'm doing, all I really know is that I am not your real dad. Gotta get across now. Alright. Cross things. Hit your dumb little skelly feet. Barely made that. Rawr. Got some extra hearts here. Just one. Get mummy humped. And go. Yeah, I think I would even extrapolate that to finding any consistency in retro games. When you find a way to consistently do something, it's always satisfying. Safety drop number 1. Or no, yeah, only got one left. But Good Fleeman Alley. Gimmick is such a cool game. That's a game I'd love to learn to beat. Just because it's a neat game. No, I have an orb on my head. All right, force a big heart, please. Nope, no big heart. The big heart drop is a kind of a determining factor for me. It's a determining factor for scrolls or no scrolls. But, you know, I'll go for it. This is a run where, like, I kind of need to scroll. I think. I don't know. It would help. That's for shirty-hurdy-gurdy. Oofda. Felt good. Nope. Suck. Sucky McSuckin' butter. No, I don't have enough hearts. That's really rude. How you doing, Yan? Welcome in, my friend. Need the hearts, please. Nope, that's not helpful. Yep, there we go, not enough hearts. Tu Wong Fu, thanks for nothing. That's the story of my life right there. I gotta make yellow real quick. Be white black.
Good morning, good morning. You gabbed the whole night through. Good morning, good morning to you. All right. And then we got Tango. It's just a tango. Nice, Doom. Congrats. What does that stand for? That is a bot miss mystery. That is a remnant from Bopness. It's a mystery. It's a silly mystery. Excuse me. Gosh, how dare me? How dare me yawn? What a good yawn. I love that. I'm gonna stick with that. I like that. It's a great. That's a great interpretation, and I like that one. That's a good one. It's not too far off either. Young. I'm going to see the Kings tonight, Young. Go watch them play the Wizards. Oh, nice. Okay.
No! That was my own fault. What was I thinking? The secret brand of awesome. That's all it is. There it is. Nope, that's what I did. I feel the difference now. I need to, oh, that's gonna get me killed. I switched up how I do that. That's probably my own fault. I should just stick with consistency. It's just fun to do. Oh, we're at the Burger Lounge. Oh, dope. You're close, Truden. You're closer. You're closer, Truden. Very, very close. A little off, though. I can tell you you don't have the C and your Y is wrong. Last run of the day. I gotta get to work. Boo. Today wasn't the day, but we had a good run. We had a couple good runs. I was kind of all over the place today, so sometimes it'd be like that. Yeah, exactly that, Punk. I'm just having fun. Just having fun. Yesterday we had some spicy paces. Paste picante sauce. The hot flavor, I guess. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum-dum-dum-dum. Ri-di-di-do. And there's poo in your shoe. I'm just trying to win this bounty so I can go back to TMNT. Is that so much to ask for? The universe has other plans. The universe was like, we heard you don't take speedrunning seriously. Guess what? Jumpity jump. Ba-dum. Ba-dum, boom. Diddly-doo. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Take a boom there. Alright. Dee-dee-doo. Jumping and I'm throwing and killing all the crows, and then I'll jump and throw, grab an axe. Don't know what I'm doing, got water on my body. All I know is that I'm not your dad. What the heck? Early water. Cover my body in the early water. Back in the early water days. Oh, okay. I'm okay. Oh dear lordy. Alright, I can't. That's my own fault. It's always my fault. Oh, I fell in. All right, we're gonna do a little. Let's do a wiggle and then drac. Nope, that ain't it. That was a weird wiggle. Maybe. That's a maybe. Nope. Nope, that ain't it. That was weird too. It's funny how when I started stream, my wiggles were on point. That felt good. But no. Nope, that was bad. Just not holding forward quite long enough. I'm missing it by like a frame or two. That was bad too. Weird wiggles. Yeah, scroll glitch. I was getting it non-stop like when I first started stream, but now it's like ain't gonna happen. It's fine. Just can't do it. They feel very close though. I'm turning back for too long as well. That was bad. One felt better. Alright, anyways, that's not happening apparently. I wonder. Huh. Abraxas, how you doing? Ooh, that was early. Early squirrely. Hit me! Hit me! Rawr. Oops. can't seem to get this one now either. Barely off. Oh well. Honestly, that would be fine. On a good run, that would be perfectly fine. Like 3.5 cycle, perfectly passable. Yeah, you level up in chat now. Hmm. I'm missing it by like a frame. There it is. No. Oh, for sure I had that one. Alright, Drex. Drex off. Wiggles are off. What you gonna do? Oh my dear lordy. Alright, off to work, I promise. There it is. Dee-believer. Don't do it. Alright. Just having fun. For real, off to work for me. Now I'm late. I gotta go. He's converted. Wiggles are off. What? Yeah, my wiggles are off. I'm definitely not converted, but sometimes I need them and I can't afford to have my wiggles be that off. Like I started off the stream and they were just like on point. Now, not so much. Oh, that was 5. Yeah, I just like lost it. I think I just need a break. Yeah, because they're just, I don't know. Yeah, thank you again, that punk. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate y'all. That punk, thank you for the raid. PokeLast, Young Games, Abraxas, Kimball, Shaman Ninja. Anybody out there lurking? Turtle X, Robomiro, Bentley Guy, Tango, wherever you are. Yeah, I appreciate you. I'm having a fun time. Because I'm having a fun time. Today's Friday, so I actually might stream tomorrow. A rare weekend stream might occur. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. No, wait. What is Sunday? Not tomorrow, Sunday. Sunday. I might stream on Sunday. We'll see. That might be a thing though. So, might see you Sunday. I don't know. We got to get this bounty, right? So I can get back to TMNT and get world records. But whatever happens, enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, or don't. Do whatever you want. I'm not your real dad, but I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.